Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Jordan Young, back once again with another bussin'. Certified Hood Classic No Cap on God. Today we're going to be going through some of the biggest sneaker releases upcoming this November. That's right, we are now segueing into November. It is nearly Mariah Carey and Christmas Carol season. Crazy. Now, as always with these lists, some of these release dates could be subject to change. There might also be some disparity in terms of the release dates here in the UK and the EU compared to you guys over in the US, compared to some of you guys further afield in the South Pacific and the Asia region, etc. Asian region. And so if there are any releases that you are particularly interested in, it would be a prudent measure to follow up with the local retailers in your area, as well as the social media accounts of the collaborators in question. We're going to go through the releases in the order in which they're going to arrive to us. Starting off on November the 1st, we have the New Balance 860 V2 collaboration with Up There. If you don't know who Up There is, they are an Australian-based retail outlet. This colorway is quite bright, quite wild, quite out there, ostensibly inspired by some of the nature, devastatingly dangerous nature down under in Australia, mate. And Up There have recently just confirmed that these are going to be made available on October the 30th via their website, and they're going to be releasing via the New Balance website worldwide on November the 1st. Pricing is £130, which is around $150 US, which I'm going to guess is maybe something around 220, 230, maybe a little bit more, maybe 250 Australian dollars, mate. Now on the same day, November the 1st, there's another pretty colorful, pretty bright, vibrant, out there New Balance collaboration with Arminair, and this is on the 740. These are the Benson Techs. Now, if you go on his website or if you go on his Instagram and follow the link on the bio, you will be directed to a landing page for an EQL raffle, and this is launching also in a couple of days, October 29th at 9 a.m. The price on these bad boys is pretty nice, actually. It's $120, around about £100. On November the 2nd, we have a retro release for some of the old heads out there, or maybe some of you younger cats that have a slightly more sophisticated sneaker palette. I want to say we have the return of the Jordan 14 Black Toe. And this is a pretty dope model, originally coming out in 1998 and then getting a retro in 2006, albeit it did have a quilted stitch pattern and perforations. The last time we saw these retro, true to the original style, was 10 years ago now, back in 2014. So this is going to be one of those pairs that some of the people that have the 2014 pair that have been waiting for a reissue to re-up are going to be excited about. The pricing on these is $210. November the 7th, one for the Air Max 1 collectors, we have the return, or kind of the return. It's not an exact one-to-one, but we have the BRS, which pays homage to the iconic Powerwall BRS Air Max 186 from 2006. This is a sneaker that used to go for a lot of money on the resale market, but we're getting them back again. $170 is the price points on these, and to be honest, I can see these sitting. One of the biggest releases of the month, or one of the releases that I think a lot of people are really looking forward to, are these, the Air Jordan 4 Fears. These are dropping on the 9th of November. They're going to be retailing for $215. And this is the first time we've seen the Fear 4s retro. We got the Fear 3s last year. It was only inevitable we'd get the Fear 4s this year. And I suppose we can probably look forward to getting the Fear 5s next year as well. Updates to the sneaker include the updated old school shape, which a lot of people like myself are really feeling. And listen, man, from a colorway perspective, these are awesome, really wearable, really clean. On the 11th of November, there are a couple of big bangers. We'll start off with the lesser big banger, in my opinion, albeit this is one of the best sneakers of all time from a colorway perspective. We have the Jordan 11 Bred Velvet. $230 is the retail. I'm not really into them, but if you are into velvet, or maybe if you want to get a pair for your missus or something, this could be a good option. Right, 11th of November, mark it down. The Wu-Tang Dunks are coming. This is one of the most anticipated, if not the most anticipated sneakers of the month, even of the year, for a lot of people. This is a legendary shoe. This shoe first came out in 1999 in incredibly limited quantities, and so one of the reasons for this release this year is to celebrate the 25th anniversary of that sneaker. The shoe is of course finished in the brand's signature colors of black and goldenrod, features the iconic Wu-Tang logo on the heel, and originally only 36 or so pairs were made, maybe a few more that were circulated around friends and family and very privileged people, and pairs were selling for up to $30K just as recently as a couple of years ago. Can you imagine if you'd paid that type of money for these, and now you're staring down the barrel of a potential GR release? I haven't seen specific rumors on stock numbers or anything like that, but looking in the resale market for early pairs, last sale right around £400 or right around $500, so it's looking like these aren't going to be a super GR, but if prices continue to tumble as retailers get their pairs in hand over the next week or two, we might be able to get a little bit better of an idea as to how many of these are going to be made available. November the 13th, probably the most hyped up sneaker of the month next to the Wu-Tangs, although these will definitely be hyped up according to a much younger demographic. Travis Scott could arguably be considered the Wu-Tang of the current moment for the younger Gen Zers. We have the dark mocha colorway of the Jumpman Jacks. These are retailing for $200. These are going to be wheeled out via all the normal tier 0 retailers, I'm imagining. Again, I haven't seen any rumors around stock numbers. These are going to be probably the most hyped up sneaker of the month in terms of the resale value. November the 16th, another one for the older heads or the OG heads, or even just if you're into the Air Jordan 9. This is arguably the best colorway of the Jordan 9 ever, and this color comes right in time for fall winter. It's the ideal colorway. I would argue these are the Jordan 9 Olives. $210 is the retail. It is an OG from 93. These I can see sitting and going on sale. Jordan 9s don't really move like that. Another sneaker that for a lot of people could well be the big banger of the month, or the one pair that people are holding out for, are going to be these, man. The Jordan 3 OG Black Cements. Wow, they're back again. $220 is the price. With these, we have no nubuck, no sail tinted midsoles. It's just a flat out retro that pays homage to Tinker's original Black Cement 3. If you're like me and you have the BC3s from 2017 or 2018, you'll be tempted to get this updated model because these are a little bit boxy. The toe box is a little bit fat. But then at the same time, $220 to get a shoe that you already have. I don't know. I think a few of you out there are probably going to be in the same conundrum I'm going to be in. Something like 400,000 pairs or something like that. I might have seen. There could be some updates. But anyway, these should be relatively easy to cop. A little bit like the Bred 4s we had earlier on in the year. What are your must cops for the month? Let me know. If you could only have 2 or 3 from the month, let me know. I'm thinking personally, I need to get the Fear 4s. That's a sneaker that I've had before that I've sold and wanted to get back. The Wu-Tang Dunks and maybe the Travis Jumpman Jacks. If I could get those 3 for retail, I will consider that a very successful month. The BC3s are also on the radar as well. I mean, there's a few sneakers out there for sure that I wouldn't mind copping this month. But yeah, feel free to let me know what you're feeling and what you're looking to cop down below. And as always, guys, I appreciate you messing with the video. Don't forget to like it before you bounce. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care for now, and peace.
Beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember, I was just a pup. Something dirty in my cup. Clean soul.